Amador. I am a third-year biology major, and one of the things that drew me to this club is that the main thing that it hopes to tackle is just fight food insecurity. And as somebody who's dealt with food insecurity in the past and still occasionally deal with it now in the present, helping make sure that people have a secure way to get food, whether it is chicken, eggs, not the actual meat, and just finding ways to sustainably get those chickens to lay the eggs is just something that makes me feel really content with my life. Focus was to help bring chickens to the edible garden. Our two founders last year, Najib and Viviana, actually had this goal of making it come to life because it was spoken as in passing, but Najib really had the idea to make it happen at CSUB, and sure enough, come February, the club was established. We're actually going to have our year celebration soon. It is happening next week on the 16th with our first meeting as well. So we've seen firsthand how the chickens in this coop benefit the garden, but as well as other people. We've seen how any food scraps that were left over, because as we know, the edible garden has a pop-up produce every Wednesday starting at 10, and a lot of that produce wasn't getting used or it was left over, and we got really sad of having to always compost it. But now it goes towards our chickens, and when our chickens are happy, it allows us to produce more eggs, and more eggs help benefit students. We've had students who are vegan who haven't had eggs because they're worried about the conditions that they're kept in, but knowing that they can just come to CSUB's campus, get fresh eggs that are cruelty-free, range-free berries. We do let them free roam the garden as well. It's just a way to keep people state of peace of mind. So many of the ways that we rely is on donations and such. We've been able to strike up a bargain with a lot of feed and supply stores around Bakersfield. Some of them are very generous enough to donate any leftover chicken feed, chicken scratch, that they would like to see in the garden. It counts as a tax write-off for them, and it really helps benefits our chickens. And then people have been so supportive of making sure that our chickens are taken care of and well fed, including myself. I do my best to make sure that these ladies are always taken care of, whether that be in terms of me buying feed out of my own pocket or buying them in Richmond. It is tough having to always provide the food for the girls, but to see that we have chickens that are raised in the best environment that they possibly could, completely out of the kindness of people's hearts and stuff, it makes the price of feed and all the other necessities that they need, because people would be surprised about how much care and nutrients chickens actually require in order to keep them strong and healthy and constantly laying eggs and such. But to see the face of people when they receive a grown egg that was cruelty-free and made here at CSUB, it makes the effort and the cost that we put towards our ladies all the much worth it if it means somebody can eat. No, we don't really necessarily receive funding from CSUB. If we do get any funding from them, it's typically because we're hosting an event here at the garden and we need it, and of course, since it's typically activities that are done for our ladies, it benefits them as well. Like, for example, Halloween, we had edible garlands that were just tiny pumpkins that were used to feed the ladies and decorate them. But it's a lot of donation based. I'm gonna go ahead and set an active members. With active members at the garden, I think we have roughly 20. There's 20 or so members. We do have the regulars who would like to come out. You'll see them often in the garden volunteering. You'll see them at the pop-up produce if possible, but we have a strong set of volunteers who would come out at least. Despite, no matter how large or how small our club gets, I definitely know I have people in this club who are just as dedicated to fighting food insecurity and making sure these girls are safe and healthy, just as much as I want that to happen. We have such a diverse set of people in our club. We have people from biology, we have people from the arts and humanities, we have people from SSE. Like, it is such a diverse group. Like, in our officer group, we have so much diversity. We have me, a biology major. Our vice president is a double major in criminal justice and biochemistry. We have a business major as our treasurer. We have a digital media as our coop captain, and we have a lovely liberal studies actually as our secretary. We are such a diverse set of people, and we welcome this diversity because it really does make our club just so fun to be around with, and we can always look forward for new diverse perspectives. Always, we love to see how different people have their opinions on our chickens. It's been really delightful to hear all the opinions people have. We have two lovely chickens. We are hoping on expanding more due to some unforeseen circumstances. We've had to lose them, unfortunately, due to it's just so sad. Due to weather and such, we've unfortunately lost a few, but we have two that are doing very strong. They are, I believe, Americanas, and they have very fluffy cheeks. And we are hoping to expand more and get more chickens. We're shooting to at least have 6 or 7 around at all times. But we're having them at 2. We're introducing them as pairs, and once we finish doing the reconstruction of our coop, because we have expanded as of late to make it bigger and to make it more, I don't know, more enjoyable for them to be in. Opportunity for you to leave your CSUB legacy. Please keep a lookout for our fundraiser that we will be doing sometime this semester, where you will have the opportunity to name one of our lovely chickens. Yes, chickens can live roughly from 8 to 12 years depending on what breed of chicken you get. And if you would like to leave your CSUB legacy by naming a lady, feel free to contact me or any of the Chicken Club members to see how you can do that. Yeah, if you would like to find out more information, you can follow us on Instagram at csub.cluck. And we would love to have you a part of our flock. Please check us out on Presence and Runners Sync. Thank you very much.